Tamera?
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
You sound exactly like how I pictured you sound.
Stop playing. That's a good thing.
I love it.
I love you. I'm so happy to be on the phone with an actress, a producer, and one half of one of the most iconic sister duos in TV history. And I will not jack up your name, okay? Tamera Mowry.
Well,
because we've been saying Mowry for years. We've been mispronouncing your last name for years, my friend.
I know. I know.
Wait a minute. I forgot about the Housley.
Know.
How dare me? You can't forget about that, right?
No.
Welcome. I'm so happy you're here. We have a lot to talk about. I want to talk about this new Haunted Harmony Mysteries, Key to the Castle.
Yes.
Give me all the tea.
Okay, so it is the third installment of the Haunted Harmony Murder Mystery series. It's based on a book series by a Black author, Alexia Gordon. And it has a very, I would say, a different spin on murder mysteries because it's funny. There's lots of humor. It's a little bit more light, and it takes place in Ireland. There's also a fun little love triangle, and as an actress, I love playing love triangles because you're never bored, and you have two suitors, so you feel very loved.
I know that's right. What do you love most about playing in the mystery genre? Because Hallmark fans love a good twist, and this looks like it has lots of twists and turns.
I would say they have all the three elements that I love as an actress. So usually when you do Christmas films, and I love them, do not get me wrong, they're usually familiar tropes, right? It's hope, love, someone falling in love. Murder mystery, there's so much going on. So I'm never bored as the actor, and I'm never bored playing the character because you get to dabble into comedy. You get to, do some drama, and then you get to do a little bit of romance. So you get to work all those muscles.
This movie mixes suspense with fun energy. What was the most challenging part filming this one?
I would say, doing a Hallmark movie, we shoot our films in, brace yourself, 15 days.
What?
Yes.
15 days?
Yes, 15 days. A lot of people don't know that. So shooting a Hallmark movie is a challenge in and of itself. Shooting a Hallmark movie in Ireland, because they have union laws, which is great. You can only work 9 hours a day, whereas in the States, you can work up to 12, 14 hours. I've been on a show where they literally work like 17, 18 hours. So you have all this jargon, and you have all this content that you have to shoot in 15 days, and you can only do it in 9 hours a day. So you have to make sure you are on it. But I love a good challenge. So I think shooting these films has actually helped me become a better actress and help me with those muscles, like I mentioned before,
Did anything spooky or unexpected happen behind the scenes while filming?
Yes.
Okay, tell me. I'm nosy.
I was doing some press in one of the castles that we were shooting in. And, actually, it wasn't a castle. It was a hotel that we were shooting in. And the light, like the lampshade, it was crooked, right? And I noticed it because I could see it in the reflection of the computer. We were doing Zoom interviews. I can see it. I can see it behind me. No joke. I went to use the bathroom. No one was in the room. Came back. The lampshade was fixed.
Oh, hell to the nah. This is a get out moment.
Yes, I know. And I asked. I was like, hey, was anybody in here? And they didn't know what I was talking about, I was like, was anybody in here? I went out to use the bathroom. There was a lampshade that was crooked. They were like, we didn't touch no lampshade. Tamera, what are you talking about? And I was like, oh, my gosh, the lampshade was fixed.
Girl.
I know. I know. I was like, I rebuke that.
Yes. You've been in the business since childhood, which is wild because people literally grew up watching you. When you look back at Sister, did you and your sister realize at the time how impactful that show would become?
No, I didn't know it at all. All I knew is that I was having fun. And it's crazy. Once I started traveling, people recognizing me, people talking to me in different languages, people wanting to have a autograph in, like, they're like, avez-vous un stylo? There was another woman, Italian woman, she couldn't really speak English, but I was like, oh my gosh, I think she recognizes me from Sister. And then when I drop off my kids at school, even the younger kids, they're still watching it. They love it. It became such a classic, and I'm so grateful for it.
What's your favorite memory from filming Sister with Tia?
I would say being a kid and living out your dream. Like, I'll never forget it. I am so grateful that I started young, because now, instead of working on a sound stage, and, you know, like, a sound stage has a certain smell to it, a certain energy, a vibe. And whenever I step on one, it feels like home. So that lets me know it was a great experience. I loved meeting the fans when you would do a live show. I loved hearing and experiencing immediate feedback. You know, I loved growing up with the cameramen, with the cast, who I'm still friends with till this day. It's been amazing.
Yes, I love the relationship you ladies still have with Jack A. Harry.
Yes.
Amazing,
cool.
right? Nothing has changed.
Yes. Yeah. I know. What I love about Jack A. Is that she has always been transparent. Jack A. is Jack A. And she's real.
Yes, she is.
And you got to appreciate that in Hollywood, because not everyone is, you know?
Oh, I know. A lot of fake, fraudulent people in Hollywood.
I know.
Fans still ask for a reboot. Do you think Sister could ever really come back?
You know, I'm not sure. I always use Goonies as an example. Goonies has been a, you know, staple of mine and of, you know, the 80s, the Gen X era, and we're finally getting one. I think everything has to align. You know, the script, you know, the actors, the time that the actors have to make it work. So hopefully it works out. If not, you know, I'm grateful for the opportunity. And that it's still, we will always have Sister, and the fact that it helps shape our culture and people's lives in such a positive way. And for that, I am forever grateful.
You've done sitcoms, hosting, reality TV, and movies. What part of your career has challenged you the most?
Ooh. I don't think I've ever been asked that question. And being in the business for over 30 years, that's
Get out of here.
One. Yes. I would say being a child actor and experiencing childhood on television and realizing that there is a level of privacy that you don't have. But it's actually a compliment. It doesn't invalidate that it's hard, you know? But because I started at such a young age and the public has seen me grow up, there's a sense of they know you and they want to know every aspect of your life, or they feel they have the right to know every aspect of your life.
Mm-hmm.
So in a way, it feels like I grew up in a fishbowl. But it was because people were so entertained and intrigued and inspired and encouraged. Does that make sense?
It makes sense.
It didn't make it easy, growing up into a young adult and having these eyes on you all the time, But I wouldn't change it for a minute. It's made me who I am.
You've grown up in front of the public eye, from sister to hosting, acting, and building a beautiful family. But with social media, fans don't just follow your career anymore. They weigh in on your personal life, too. So last year, your husband, Adam, found himself at the center of an online conversation after comments he made about SNAP benefits sparked debate. And it got me to thinking about how public life has changed for celebrities and their families. When controversy like that happens publicly, do y'all handle those conversations privately first as a couple?
Well, I mean, us as a couple, I mean, that is a no-brainer, of course. I think with social media, we're both Gen X, so we had to learn that social media be social median. But the reality is we focus on truth. I'll say that with capital TRUTH.
Come on, Caps.
Yes, we know who we are. My family knows who we are. The real ones know who we are. And we know whose we are, meaning we are people of faith. We love God, and we focus on love and the positivity, and the big one again, I'm going to say truth. And we walk in that.
You better
daily.
Walk in that truth. As someone who's always come across warm and relatable, do you ever feel pressure when public backlash spills into your personal life? Because social media can be brutal.
Well, and that's the thing, too. It's made me stronger in, who I am. And like I said, the important thing is to know who God says you are. And when you focus on that, but also this is the reality. The reality of life is that everyone has opinions. And you can't stop that. You can only live in your truth and focus on that and continue to spread joy and love and, again, truth.
One thing fans admire is your grace under pressure. Is that something that comes naturally, or is it a skill you've developed over time?
That is such a beautiful compliment. And I will say, my sister, she gave me this compliment as we were getting older in college. And she said, "You know what, Tamera, I got to tell you, you have a gift." And I was like, "Well, what is that? What is it?" She said, "It's patience." Like, I truly believe that grace happens because of patience. I studied psychology, and I understand that, people are human, and we, have emotions, and we can be reactionary, and we can be upset, and everyone has a right to those feelings and emotions, right? Everyone does. But it's how we respond to that. And I feel that when you respond with grace and you respond with love, you're able to break through that. And I don't know. I think it is a gift, and it is a gift that I've been given from God. I truly do believe that, because it has grace and mercy for me every day. And, the Lord's Prayer is, forgive our sins and forgive those who trespass against us. Do you know what I mean? So it's all about forgiveness and love and working in that ebb and flow daily. So I think that's what helps me have it. Does that make sense?
You know you make sense. I got you. I follow very well.
Okay.
After all these years in entertainment, what still excites you most about acting?
Oh, my goodness. You know, there's always a part of me that still says, oh, my gosh, am I doing this right? So even though I know I've been doing this for years, I know how to do it. I love to do it. I constantly work on my craft. It's the challenge of allowing yourself as an actor to be vulnerable in front of millions. That to me is when you cross the threshold of being a performing actor and being an actor's actor. Mm-hmm. Like, you have to allow yourself to feel and put yourself into those situations and make it as real and vulnerable as possible. And to have a camera in your face and to know that there are going to be people that have opinions about it, there's a sense of vulnerability that can be scary, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you have to move past that. And you have to just trust your instincts, and take risks and go for it.
Listen to your gut, discernment.
Yes.
And finally, why should everybody tune into Haunted Harmony Mysteries, Key to the Castle?
They should watch it because it's something different. If you like murder mysteries, it's something different. You have humor, you have romance, along with the drama of it all. But at the same time, it's shot in Ireland, so the views, the music, and the actors are just exceptional. And you have me leading it.
Come on, lead actress.
This black woman who is, the only black character in the film in Ireland. I think that is so cool. Well, I do have my brother. It's in the second movie, not my real brother, but the character of Gethsemane's brother in the second series. And it's beautiful. I love it. And it's a good time. It's entertaining and a lot of fun.
Tamera Mowry-Housley, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Make sure y'all check out Haunted Harmony Mysteries, Key to the Castle on Hallmark Plus. And Tamera, when you come to Philadelphia, make sure you pull up to the studio. I want to see your beautiful face.
Okay. I will never forget that.
Thank
Mother knows.